All right, so this has probably been done 100 times around YouTube, and I have been saying I was gonna do it years ago when I bought my first one. But one thing you guys are gonna notice with reviews with me is I am not out there trying to make crazy amount of money. I'm not sponsored by anyone other than Honda Rescue Garage, who is an absolutely great guy and down to earth, and does not ask me to do crazy, catchphrases of like Billy Mays. Wait, there's more. Kind of bullshit. That's not me. So what you get from me is raw and real 99% of the time. Sometimes I might make an edit because one of my kids or kids' friends run up and say something crazy, and I'm just like, hold on, let me answer this. So you might get that. Something happens. I got two crazy cats. So you might see some of that stuff in the video in the background. But 9 times out of 10, you're getting raw footage. I'm not going to edit it. So without further ado, here we go. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. So with the Xbox Elite 2 controller coming out, which I'm super stoked about. Yes, I'm a big Xbox guy. Hate on me, love me, whatever you want to do. I love all generation systems, and in my previous video I kind of explained that, but my favorite is the Xbox. Um, so I'm stoked for Xbox Elite Controller 2. I believe it comes out November 2nd. It's gonna be like $200, and I want to snag one. So I thought I should go over here through the Xbox Controller Elite, the black one. Now I do have both, the white and the black, and I'm gonna go over the differences. And I'm going to go over what they do, my experience with them, and what has been done. So I have already unboxed this and used this for years. Excuse me there. And I am going to basically do like a re-unboxing. And then go over what it does, and then go over my personal opinion on it. And I'm going to give you the most straightforward personal opinion, not something that somebody's paying me for, or throwing five different sponsors in right in the middle of it. So first of all, it is a ballin' ass box. This box, I can't say enough. I love the box, and I also am a collector, so I usually keep the boxes to everything I got. And I can't tell you how stoked I was with this box. And it basically tells you everything it has right in it. You can see for yourself. I don't got to go over it there. And then on the bottom side, you just have your standard barcode and information from Microsoft. And then what I really like is on the right side, you have just a cool picture of the back of the controller. So you have the front, and then you go over to the right, and you have a picture of the back of the controller. It's just neat. Top of the box is just black with the hanger. And then, of course, you come to the back, which is really nice. And it just explains everything about the controller and what you can do. So I'm going to open this up now so you guys can see this. It comes open like that. At the inside's green inside, nothing else under there, but still pretty thick, sturdy box. Then what you're going to see is it's wrapped up just like this. This is exactly how you see it wrapped in there. Got this nice like suede case. It's just packaged super tight, really looking good. Pop it open. There's inside, and look at that. It even has a little spot for where the zipper goes. To me, it's just those little things. I was like, man, that's nice. That's above and beyond for a controller case. And then, of course, you can see the symbol back there. I'll show you what's back there afterwards. And then you have, your whole case. So before I open the case, we'll do this. We'll go. Here was where the little zipper was. The nice, kind of, it's got a certain, almost like construction paper, but nice. I don't know how to explain it, feel to it. And you pop it open, and here is where you would have your charger cord. Your nylon charger cord's really nice. I'll show it to you in a minute, but I keep it in the case. And then you have the back, and it pops open like this. You have a little slip with some of your information on there. And then what we'll do is lift up on here. I try not to ruin everything, keep it straight, if I sell them or anything for collectors, or just keep them for myself. But basically, just warranty guide. So you have a warranty guide right there. You know, and I'm not going to go through all that mess. You guys can do that. You know, warranty guide again. Different languages depending on, you know, which one you read and need. And then right here, it is telling you about customizing your controller and downloading at the App Store to be able to customize. I'll get into that a little bit more here in a minute. And then you have your quick startup guide. And this is actually pretty nice. You know, like I said in one video before, I'm a very picture guy. I like that in the sea, and just makes life a lot easier for me because of the way I am. But it just shows you everything. And of course, this one came out, I believe it came out with the Elite version of the old VCR sized Xbox, which I had one of those. I didn't have Elite, but I had two different versions of the day one version and another one I had. In fact, I'm actually probably gonna pick another one up just for fun, for collection, let my daughter use it, and then I'd have the original, the S. I got the Fortnite S bundle for my son, and then I have the X. So that might be kind of cool. I might do that when time comes to find one right price and good shape. So we'll go back over here to this nice ass case. This thing is sweet. I will say this is really good. So you have some room up here to put some of your extra stuff. If you need, it's just a little net. And then you see how the controller is set in here. Now, normally this wouldn't be in here. This would be in that little piece of the box I told you, and it'd be all tied up. That nylon cord, I believe is what it is. And it is nice. This thing is pretty. I don't have the exact measurements on it. I'm sure it's on the box. You could look it up if you wanted, but it's nice, and it's not going to kink up. It's not going to have problems, and it charges well and charges fast. I used that all the time before I bought the battery pack and charger for it sitting. Now, you know, to show you how it sits. That's how the controller sits. Oop. Sits in there basically, and you have, you know, little holders there. The little foam pad actually can be removed if you need it to, but it kind of helps the controller sit up just right. But basically, what we're going to do is get my cat off the table here, but show you the way it is set up. And of course, I have used this. I have used this for quite some time. And how I like it set up, well, let's go with first how, well, you know what it comes with. So it comes with the magnetic thumbsticks, and these are your standard S style, I would say, Xbox S style stick. And they, you know, they just kind of dip in a little bit. They got the grip on them, and mine are definitely getting worn out. So then you come over and you have more of the PlayStation style, rounded. They're a little bit taller. You know, for guys that might like a little bit longer on there, and have that rounded style from like the PS4 feel. Not my thing for an Xbox controller. I haven't seen any benefit for them, for me anyways. But then again, I haven't tried them a whole lot either. Then you have the very long setup with the, you know, dipped in, kind of like the S style. So they're all magnetic. This is very long. I haven't played with these just because they feel so clunky and weird. I mean, if you see it, it feels so odd. But there's people that say if you can get used to these, the precision is pretty nice. And I can see that, and also probably somebody for really long, big thumbs that might help out too. But I stick with the classics, I guess you could say. So then you have the 1 and 2 right there. That is programmable, so you can go on the actual Xbox, and I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna do that in this video. If we have some questions or stuff kind of been out there, but hell, I might make another video of me just doing it. Because it is pretty cool. It is pretty advanced. You can really, I mean, just like change the way you hit the triggers. You can change the way you hit the bumpers. You can change your whole layout, how sensitive everything is. It's a real good deal. And of course, you have your home button. You're basically your start and home button. Your power button to turn it on. Um, and it's bigger power button than the newer ones. I mean, if you look right there, it's the older style one power button. So they were a little bit bigger and beefier. Um, of course, the A, B, X, and Y button. They I can't tell you enough how really nice they are in here. They look nice, and they're also very um, firm, I guess you'd say. Then you have the trigger buttons, which to me I absolutely hate. I don't like them. Now, do they work great in racing games, things like that? People have them, yes, but I have big hands, and for me, it is. I play COD, I play Dragon Ball Z Fighters, different things like that, and for me, I grip the controller really good, and they just get in the way for me. They really do, and my hand-eye coordination, it just seems to work with the original setup way better. But there's guys out here that can, wow, they can do all kinds of things like that, and it's freaking amazing. So I totally understand why they're on there. But if you don't like them like me, or you want to change the setup, you can just simply take them right off, which is nice, and you can put them right back in the case. They have a little holding spot for it. So that is what I do. I don't think I have used them more than, that was probably the second time showing you guys, maybe three or four times total with my old one. And I'll get to why I say old one also. Let me put these back in here. Okay. All right. So another thing is you have your standard D-pad. Goes all directions here, just pretty much standard. But what I like, and I keep on it, let me get it, is the satellite D-pad. This thing. I absolutely love this thing. Now, it can be kind of tricky if you're just trying to select the menu, if you're trying to go through Netflix or something like that, or up and down on your home or something. Sometimes it can be that. But man, for fighting games, this is the one. The best D-pad I have ever used. So smooth, so fluent. Makes some of them impossible ass moves just possible. So much easier. I love it this way. So this is the way I have mine set up. Exactly. Now, let me tell you, getting into that. So you have the trigger locks. Trigger locks are awesome, depending on if you need it for the game to stop at halfway. You click it back up. You go all the way down. I like them all the way down, but trigger locks are really good for certain types of games. And you can go in and adjust the amount of pressure in every button and how it reacts. So that is awesome right there. Here's where I'm not happy. Here's where I'm pretty pissed because I've had to buy 3 of these. Luckily, one was under warranty. The other one broke right after warranty, and then this one I bought and it broke, and I fixed it myself because I was tired of it. If I can suggest anything, it is if you get this controller and you're determined to use it for some reason, even with the new one coming out, or say you buy it used, the left and right bumper are junk, man. They are junk. I don't care what anybody says. I have talked to many people that have broken them. I've broken 4 different ones, and I have this. I have another Elite controller, and I have many regular controllers, and I have never once broken one. I am not rough on my controllers. I do not toss them. I don't beat them. I don't slam them, even when I'm pissed at connection or something like that. And I have my gamer moment, and I get upset. I have never done that. So. And I've talked to a few people from GameStop to other places, to Best Buy, to even people online, that Xbox knew this was a common problem and just kind of sugarcoated it. And I believe that's why they came out with what the next one I'm going to show you is the Elite only at GameStop, the white one. And yes, it is built a little bit different. It is definitely stronger. Another thing is the grips wear out on the black ones really fast. They just get slick and they just don't feel even. I mean, clean. I keep my controller really clean. I even wipe them down with alcohol, which a lot of people don't. I don't like all the skin crevices in there and all that. I mean, you look at this, it's clean. So you're coming from someone that really likes to take care of his stuff. And yeah, there's my crazy cat in the background. But if I if this was all that was available, I would never buy another one again. Never. Never unless it was really cheap or brand new. And if it was brand new and still had to be cheap. I bought the set and I had to replace the bumpers up here. So I got new bumpers. And even then, it's just a poor design. It is not the best design the way they had the bumpers and the very flimsy plastic. It just caused a lot of problems, and it also caused a lot of delay too. Actually, not in all the other buttons. All of the other buttons are stout. Great. It is so strange that they want so. And I can grab one of my regular controllers for you, and I mean to give you. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it is just very flimsy. Whereas the trigger's smooth, nice. I mean, it bounces back. Feels like it's got some kind of build to it, you know. And this, no, I was highly disappointed with that. 1 through 3 of these. I'm getting ready to retire this one, but I wanted to let you guys know, you know, that's my review on it. Take it for what it is. Let me know what you think in the likes, or you know, in the comments. Like, dislike, you know, share if you like it. Let me know, you know, review. I know it's an older controller. Just never got around to it, and I figured I would do it at least once here, just in case anybody looks to it, and also for collectors for certain things to look for. If you were looking to collect one in the box and get everything and check, I definitely make sure they have everything and it's legitimate, and ask about these bumpers. And ask, you can see where I had to, you know, cut in, you know, right there, break into, take it apart. And another cool thing too is if you look right, see if I can get you guys to see it on the camera, right down here somewhere, it says, yep, right down in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But anyways, if you look right down in here at the bottom, it says, hello from Seattle. All their controllers say that. I didn't know that for a while there. That's pretty cool. Even some of the Xboxes say it on the side. But all in all, still a nice controller. Is this model worth the $150? No. And that is why. I don't think it's worth the $150. Did I pay that? Yes. I learned, and I will always, no matter, even if 10,000 people tell me, most of the time I'm going to try it myself, because I feel on the world that we live in now, just people jump on negative stuff like crazy. They don't even know that it could be gold, and if someone says it's shit, they literally will jump on it and believe it's shit before they even know, and that person will walk away with gold in their hand and end up rich. You know what I mean? It's short analogy there, but that's just how I believe it. And sometimes some people are right, but more times I have found out that generally the bullshit you hear is not true. So that's why I'm very raw with this, unedited. I don't really like to edit all my stuff, so I figured I would explain this. Now, I'm going to pack this one back away, and I'm going to do a review on the white one, and I'll show you the differences and kind of let you know. Thanks, guys. If you like anything, subscribe, you know, like, comment, dislike, let me know.